Hello everyone. In this video, we'll see how to lose weight in a scientific manner which is sustainable. We all know that obesity is a rising concern because obesity causes many health issues in the form of coronary heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, diabetes mellitus. It may also lead to cancer and different other health issues. So in this video, we'll be seeing what are the reasons for weight gain and how weight gain works and what are the ways in which we can scientifically lose your weight in a sustainable way. So first of all, we should know that there is something called energy balance. So energy balance is nothing but the amount of energy you take in the form of food, calories, and the amount of energy, calories you lose. So if you have a positive energy balance, which is that in that case, you have more of energy coming in and staying than the energy expenditure, than the energy that you are losing through your activities and exercise. So in that case, you will have a positive energy balance. So that will lead to weight gain. So if you have a negative energy balance, which means that the amount of energy, calories you burn or spend through your activities and exercise is more than the amount of energy you consume through your food, calories. So that is a state of negative energy balance that will lead to weight loss. So if you are focused on weight loss, you should aim for negative energy balance, which is you should spend more energy than you take in. So let's see what are the ways by which you can achieve it safely and scientifically. There are three things you should consider. First is food. So your food habits should be decent enough. I will tell you what are the foods to avoid and what are the food you can have plenty. Second thing is physical activities, your routine activities, your household activities, your exercise routine. So all that counts. So that is very important. And third thing is sleep. You should have adequate sleep, 7 to 8 hours of adequate sleep per night for weight loss. If you don't have sleep, it will affect weight loss in a different way that we'll see in the video in detail. So first let's talk about food. In food there are two things you should consider. You should minimize certain bad foods and you should take more of certain good foods. So what are the bad foods you should avoid? First is processed refined table sugar. So avoid foods that are rich in table sugar. Say for example chocolates, sweets, ice cream, sugar added juices, now all these things, cakes, etc. you can avoid or minimize. Okay, so what it will do is this excess sugar will convert into glucose and get stored as glycogen, and it will also convert into fat through the process of lipogenesis. So if you keep on consuming more of refined sugar, it will stay in your body in the form of modified fat. So that will lead to weight loss. So keep in mind that cutting refined sugar helps in weight loss. Second thing is bad fat. Bad fat in the sense high in trans fat and saturated fat. So what are these items which are high in trans fat? First thing is your high fat milk and products like cheese, butter and stuff like that. And the next thing is red meat. Red meat, for example pork, mutton, beef, all these things, they have saturated fat. Try to minimize them. So alternatively you can opt for skinless chicken. Next, in terms of oil, try to avoid or minimize coconut oil and palm oil, which are rich in saturated fat. And next important thing you should notice is try to minimize processed food. So processed food like highly processed foods like bread, biscuits, sauce, ketchup and stuffs like that. All these things will have lot of preservatives and unnecessary junk items like refined flour, and they lack proper vitamins, nutrients and minerals and fiber. So all this processed food, if you consume in larger amount, that will gradually lead to weight gain. So minimize sugary items, highly saturated fatty items, as well as processed, baked and packed food. So all these things you should avoid. And when it comes to eating food, try to cook your food as much as possible. Cooking, yes, it will consume some time, but certainly you can prepare healthy food. Try to avoid ordering food from outside. So at least try to minimize. So that's regarding bad food. What are the good food you can take more to achieve your weight loss goal? So first thing is healthy fruits and vegetables. So these vegetables and fruits will have a lot of fiber and essential nutrients. So they will also help to fill your stomach so that you won't take unnecessary junk food. So in that way, healthy fruits and vegetable helps a lot. Green leaves, green spinach you can have. Cabbage is excellent for weight loss. So all these fibrous fruits and vegetables you can consume plenty. Next thing what you can have in good amount is a good protein and good fat. So you can have skinless chicken, you can have good fish, salmon, mackerel, anchovy and all, and then you can have nuts. Nuts are good in essential protein as well as essential fatty acids. Also next you can have, try to have eggs. How can egg help in weight loss? Egg, if you consume on a regular basis, it will keep your stomach full. It's full of protein and good fat and as well as vital vitamins and minerals. So you can have egg. Egg will keep your stomach full, and so that you won't consume junk food much. Next, be sure that your food is rich in, your meal is rich in fiber as well as probiotics. So fiber and probiotics improves your gut health. Studies have shown that improving your gut health is essential for weight loss. So try to focus on having food that are rich in fiber as well as probiotics. You can take more of vegetables, as I said earlier. They will increase your fiber intake. For probiotic, you can have kimchi and your yogurt and all, curd. So they have good bacteria and they will improve your gut health and help in weight loss. And the next important thing is physical activity and exercise. At least try for 150 minutes of physical activity, proper exercise, moderate exercise per week. That is around 30 minutes per day. Like brisk walking, moderate weightlifting and different forms of cardio, swimming and jogging, cycling, etc. And try to have more of outdoor activities. So all this thing will help you in to burn the excess calories you are stored as fat. So proper exercise is also important. And the third important thing is adequate 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So if you are sleep deprived, what it will does is it will cause you to feel more hungry. So it increases the production of hunger hormone, especially ghrelin. So because of that, you will be consuming more food the next day. So if you have a disrupted sleep pattern for a long time, in general you will have more hunger and you will have cravings for bad junk foods, and that will gradually lead to weight gain. So keep in mind, you should avoid bad food, you should take a lot of good food, have proper sleep and proper activity. Now in internet nowadays you have all this recommendation for crash diets, keto diets, intermittent fasting, this. And recently you may be aware that a recent study has shown that intermittent fasting might be linked to high risk for cardiovascular related issues. So another problem with those crash diet is that it is not sustainable. You won't be able to follow it for a long time. Yeah, maybe you will have weight loss goal achieved earlier, but it may not be sustainable. You will have vitamin deficiency, you may have a hair loss, you may have hunger issues, you may feel irritated, you may not be able to feel focused. But as I said, if you eat healthy and avoid unnecessary unhealthy food, sleep properly and have adequate proper exercise, this form of health loss is more gradual as well as sustainable. So these are my recommendations. So first, avoid unhealthy foods. What are those unhealthy foods? Excessive processed sugar, added sugar, bad fat or food items labeled with rich in trans fat and cholesterol. And next, processed food item, all those bakery items, those rich in maida and highly processed item. These items you should avoid. Try to cook your own food, minimize ordering from outside. Next, take more of healthy food. Eat more of fruits and vegetables rich in fiber. Have foods that is rich in probiotics. Have a lot of protein and good fat that helps you burn more of calories. When it comes to meat, prefer skinless chicken. Egg a day may help you to achieve your weight loss goal easily because it will keep you full. So when your stomach is filled with good food, obviously there will be less space for junk food and unhealthy food that leads to weight gain. And next, when you are having your food, before having your food, before each meal, try to have a cup of water. So that will occupy some amount of portion in your stomach, and so that you may consume less of food, your calorie intake will be less. And when you are having your meal, try to have your food in a small plate. So you will be filling the small plate with less of food, so that will add in weight loss. As well as you can, nowadays we have a lot of calorie tracking apps. Make use of them, and so that you will know how much calorie you are taking. As a goal, try to cut down just 500 calories per day. So that will be very much helpful. So by this, see, the thing is that you should not aim for intense weight loss at a short period of time. It is best said that you should aim for an average 0.5 to 1 kilogram weight loss per week. So you might have come across certain things claiming that you will achieve 10 kilograms of weight loss in 10 days. So all these things, one is it is not possible, and it is very unhealthy, and those are not sustainable. So this method which I am telling you, like proper food habit, like avoiding unhealthy food, having more of healthy food, having proper sleep, and having proper physical activity in the form of 30 minutes moderate exercise per day, walking, jogging, cycling, swimming, any physical outdoor activities as much as possible, walk, climb up the stairs, avoid lifts. So this lifestyle modification in food, sleep and physical activity will help you to achieve your weight loss goal in a gradual manner, which is more sustainable. So as you are progressing in your weight loss journey, so don't get demotivated on seeing the weight scale. So if you are following a healthy food habit as well as a physical activity routine and exercising, actually you will be losing more fat and gaining more of good muscle. So when you look at the weight scale, the weight loss may not be that evident, but actually you will be losing your extra fat. So your dress will fit you more perfectly now. So the best measurement is to take your waist measurement. So circumference with tape. So they say that for a healthy adult male, they should be less than 37 inch, and female 31 inch. So rely more on the circumference measurement with tape than on waist scale. So if you follow these healthy methods with lifestyle modification, like consuming less of bad food, unhealthy food, consuming more of healthy food, and having more of physical activity and exercise, and having adequate sleep, your weight loss journey will be very much successful, and these results will be highly sustainable. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give a like and subscribe to our channel, and please consider sharing it to others who might find it useful. And thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much.